Want to live in a world where no one thinks anymore? They just ask a robot to do it for them because that's where we are headed. We have told a whole generation that their grades define them and then gave them a machine that can do school for them. What do we expect? Let's talk about it. This isn't just about ChatGPT or kids being lazy. It's about why they would rather cheat than learn. Why a generation would rather skip a process entirely than sit through one more assignment. According to the research, 68% of teens feel intense pressure to get good grades. That's 7 out of 10, and that's not even counting the ones who have already given up. And 1 in 4 teens report feeling burned out from school pressures. But here's the thing, it's not just the stress, it's the way we have built the system. Burnout, overscheduling, perfection, hustle. Kids are not cheating because they're dumb. Kids are cheating because they are tired. In East Asia, academic pressure is woven into childhood. In Shanghai, China, kids are studying up to 55 hours a week. In South Korea, almost 80% of students go to private tutoring academies after school, adding about 7 to 8 hours of classes per week on top of the regular school. It's like their childhood has been replaced by endless classes. Meanwhile, in the US, kids are joining in sports, debates, AP classes, and extracurriculars just to maybe stand out. But one poll revealed about 60% of kids and teens feel stress from balancing schoolwork and the extracurricular activities. So it's all the same story, different cultures, same result. So we are not raising thinkers, we are raising performers. We have turned childhood into a resume building exercise. Now, imagine you are 15, you are tired and your friends are tired, and you find out someone used ChatGPT to write a paper. Got an A and no one noticed. Of course, you are going to think, why should I suffer through hours of work when someone else gave it and still won? It's not laziness, it's math. If the systems only rewards results, people will stop caring about the process. Even when school tries to catch AI use, the tool still makes mistakes. So students feel like the only stupid choices is they are not using it. Let's be honest, we all live in a dopamine trap. All social media apps let us scroll, swap, and click. And everything is designed for now. So why wouldn't students expect answers instantly too? Why think through a math problem when you can just scan and solve? We have trained them to crave rewards, not reasonings. So don't be shocked when the learning process gets skipped like an unskippable X. But this generation isn't using AI to cheat, they're using AI to survive. When your worth is tied to test scores and your brain is fired from overscheduling, it feels like AI feels like relief. But here's the thing, just because it's sufficient doesn't mean it's good for you. If you're using AI to escape thinking, you are not learning, you are outsourcing your brain. Keep calling it innovation, but really it is this connection in disguise. Cheating is not the issue. The issue is we haven't taught kids what learning is for. Let's stop pretending AI is just a cheat code. It can be if you let it, but the real power is when you use it to think better, not avoid thinking. There are lots of legit educational AI tools that are really useful for learning. For example, Khan Academy, it was built to teach the process, step by step, like a real tutor. You ask it a math questions, it doesn't just spit out x is equals to 12. It walks you through like why are we associating this variable? What does this equation mean? It is learning. That's how you build brain muscle. This isn't ChatGPT to cheat, it is AI to grow. Another example is Notebook LM. And you can upload your class materials and it turns into the actual learning tools. So instead of just summarizing it like some lazy AI code, it turns your content into mind map that visualizing connections or audio broadcast that explain things and go through the study materials like a teacher would. So it's not replacing thinking, it's helping your brain organize, clarify, and deepen it. Another example is flashcard generator or exam practice tool. These are AI-powered website or tools. You can find it online. Also, instead of copying the answers, try training with your memory. So using these tools, if you want to get better in chemistry, don't skip the formulas, drill them. You want to pass history, test yourself with 10 AI-generated questions every morning. That is how you build the active record. These tools are not cheat codes. They are like reps at gym, and your brain needs to lift. Another best way to use AI for studying is not for shortcuts, but for structure. Some tools and apps now help you generate personalized study plans based on your test dates, based on your weak areas, or based on your time each day. It's like having a coach that knows your limits and adjusts the workout. Using AI isn't dumb, but using it to avoid thinking, that is how you become dumb. Some smart people don't run from hard thinking. They just use better tools to help them think clearer. You can cheat your way through school, but you will be cheating yourself out of the skill set you actually need, like the ability to problem solve when no one is there to help you. If your tutor only gives you the answer directly, they are a bad tutor, right? So same with AI. Now, if you're a parent, celebrate effort, not just achievement. Ask how your kids feel, not just what they scored. Let them rest, let them play. Their mental health is not a side quest. If you're educated, don't fear AI, teach with it. Teach students how to think with help, not how to hide behind the chatbot. Let's remind kids what real learning looks like. Not solving for the unknown value in math, but figuring out how to even start solving the unknown value. It's not the answer, it's the muscle memory for trying. So I think we are on the edge of something dangerous. A generation that is really brilliant but detached, efficient but empty, smart but skipping the spark. So now we have two choices. One, let the tool think for them. Two, teach them how to think with the tools. So AI is not the enemy, but our silence is. Our obsession with outcomes is. Our refusal to protect childhood is. Use AI, but use your brain too. You have got one for a reason. So if you watched this video all the way through, first of all, thank you so much, seriously. If this makes you think or it makes you feel seen, I hope you will stick around for more. Thank you so much for your time again, and I will see you in the next video.